Hey guys, it's been a while since I did a video, so I figured I'd put this up here to kind of keep everyone in the loop about what I've been up to. Lately, I've been focusing on climbing in Overwatch, and this season I actually managed to achieve one of my goals, which was to get to Master's rank. In this video, I'm going to kind of just talk about my experience from each different season and, kind of how I got here. Because I'm pretty much It's my first competitive FPS game. I mean, I played a lot of Team Fortress 2 back in the day, but that was 6 years ago at this point, and I don't think I really got super good at FPSs from that. So, yeah, this video is pretty much just going to be me talking, kind of like a vlog, I guess, about my experiences. So let's start all the way back in Season 1. Season 1, everyone was really new to the game still. I didn't really know what I was doing. I think at the time I thought I was really good at Genji, so I just played a ton of Genji and did whatever, and I ended the season at rank 56, which I don't really know what that translates to in today's MMR values, but it's probably like gold or something. Season 2, I'd been playing a bit more. I was getting more comfortable with some heroes and strategies and did my placements, got into 2500 something, so like very low platinum, basically gold. And I kind of just messed around that season, learned a lot. I didn't really expect much, and I actually managed to climb to diamond, just barely, which was my ending score was 3029. And after that, I was pretty much done, and I took a break until Season 3 started. Once Season 3 started, I decided to get a bit more serious. I had been practicing a lot with my friend Andrew, and we were playing a lot of duo queue together, sometimes with some other friends as well. We kind of bounced up and down through mid-platinum. We kind of got stuck around 2800 and kind of hit a wall. And then one day we decided, screw this. We're just gonna play Roadhog Zarya. So he played Zarya, I played Roadhog, and we pretty much tried to just carry games to Diamond, and that actually worked pretty well. We had fallen to 2500 MMR ish, and we climbed in one night. So like maybe 5 or 6 hours, we climbed all the way up to like 2900, and it ended up getting a lot of experience on Roadhog that way. And later on, maybe a week later, I climbed into Diamond, and by the end of that season, we managed to get Andrew to Diamond also, which was cool. And I pretty much felt at this point that I was around maybe a high platinum, low diamond player as far as skill level. Now, Season 4, So Season 4 rolls around, and I'm feeling pretty good about my play now. I'm consistently staying in Diamond, not falling back into Platinum, and I'm even climbing. For the first month or so of the season, I kind of hovered around between 3200 and 3300, which was, a new career high for me. And I was kind of still struggling. I was, trying to make team comps work and all that, and eventually I kind of just got fed up with trying to make everything else work, and I decided to just stick to what I knew really well. So I played a lot of Roadhog, and I actually managed to climb about 300 MMR in the course of a day just playing Roadhog. That got me to around 3400, and then I just played, for a few more days, consistently did well as Roadhog, and I climbed into Masters. Now After hitting Masters, I felt really good. I'd finally achieved this goal that I had set for myself for a while, and I felt really good at this game finally. There's still a ton for me to learn. My ultimate goal right now is to get to Grandmaster, but I think I have quite a long way to go. I've taken a bit of a break, and now I'm kind of back, hovering around 3400. Not really that focused on climbing anymore. I'm just kind of focusing on getting better at individual heroes and, practicing mechanics and like game knowledge. So right now I'm trying to get really good at Zarya, trying to practice building ults as all characters faster. So focusing on accuracy and playing smart, not dying a lot. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get to Grandmaster next season, but definitely gonna try to climb somewhere to like 37, maybe 3,800 and see where we go. So the whole reason I even tell you guys about that progression story is because I want to show you that I started where a lot of you probably started, and where probably a lot of you are now as well, which is, at gold and platinum rank. And, there's no reason that you can't put the time in and get better and become, masters, grandmaster, diamond, whatever your goal is. I think it's more than attainable. You just need to be willing to put the work in. I didn't come into this game with, insane mechanical skill or anything like that, but I was able to pick things up and learn over time, and, now I'm in Masters, which is awesome. And for me, the learning doesn't stop there. I want, to get better. I want to get to Grandmaster someday. The last thing I want to talk about is kind of just a few things that I learned along the way that I think will help you guys if you're trying to improve yourself in this game. I'm not going to get into anything super nitty-gritty. If you guys want that, I'll link some pretty helpful resources in the description, and I'll also plug them at the end of the video. But these are just some general, broad, overarching concepts that I learned. So first, at least for me, confidence played a huge role in my performance. If I went into the game feeling like I was the best Roadhog in the game, I played really well. I mean, I didn't necessarily play like Harblu or Taimu, but I played really well, and I was able to, help carry my team to victory. If I went in, feeling bad, like, oh man, I just lost like 3 games in a row, they weren't even close, I'm terrible, I would, unsurprisingly, play terrible. And for me, the same thing kind of went with if I got flamed by somebody in chat, like saying like, oh man, you suck. I'm pretty good about ignoring those kind of people and realizing it's dumb, but it still, makes you feel kind of like crappy, and it makes you doubt yourself a little bit, and that can often snowball into just sucking for the rest of the game. So if you're feeling like you're not in the right mindset to deal with kind of people like that, I found that just never entering team chat to begin with was just better for my overall play ability, my overall skill and performance for the night. I don't necessarily recommend never entering team chat if you're trying to win games, but sometimes it's helpful to just focus on yourself. And, I would still type out stuff to my team if necessary, and I would listen to them if they typed things to me, but just not hearing that, ragey guy telling you that you suck often helped me a lot. The second thing, which kind of goes hand in hand with confidence, is just, be positive. At the end of the day, I don't deserve to be Masters. It's something you have to earn. And, I always have stuff I can improve on. Even if I'm, gold elims, gold damage, gold whatever, that doesn't mean I'm playing perfectly. There's always things I can do to improve. And I think it's a mindset like that is what you need to climb. You can't just think, I deserve to be Masters. Like, why am I not Masters? Because that might be true. You might have the mechanical skills to be Master, but your mindset might not be the right one. So just go into the game being positive. If you feel like talking to your teammates, talk to them in a positive way. Don't call people out for sucking or like whatever. You can try to guide them towards making good decisions, but at the end of the day, sometimes people just don't want to listen or they just don't know. And you can't teach them large concepts like this, like positioning and all that, in a 5-minute game while they're being shot at and, slaughtered by the enemy team. Sometimes you just are going to lose the game, and often in that case, I'll just, I'll still try to win, but I'll focus more on mechanics and nitty-gritty stuff to prepare for the next game, and I will, come to expect the loss. And if we end up winning, then awesome. But I won't let that loss ruin my next game. At least that's what I try to do. And sometimes, that loss really sucks and it does ruin your next game, and you should, know yourself well enough to be like, hey, I need to stop and take a break for a while. Maybe play another game or go for a walk or something. So that's pretty much all I've got for you all today. That's just my experience climbing to Masters, and I had a really good time. I really feel, I feel proud of myself that I improved enough at Overwatch to get to this point. And I hope I'll keep improving and one day reach my goal of being Grandmaster. If you're all wondering, my current goals, the large one that's really far off is, achieve Grandmaster. But in between that, right now I'm focusing on learning mechanics, getting better at aiming, positioning, building ults, saving ults, etc. And I'm really trying to learn each of the individual maps and their strategies that go along with them. If anyone's interested, Skyline, he's a YouTuber that does a lot of Overwatch content, and he has a really amazing series about how to master each individual map. So I'll link that in the description below if you're interested. Those are super helpful for me, and his channel is just great overall. I highly recommend it. The other thing I wanted to kind of plug was Immerse. He's an Overwatch player. He's a top 500 player who offers Overwatch coaching for a pretty reasonable price, and it's probably different than what you'd expect from most coaching. He really focuses on large overarching concepts, and then depending on how you guys decide, he can definitely focus on very nitty-gritty things about individual heroes or individual maps. Whatever you need, you can customize your coaching to be that. So I'll link his Patreon below. Go check it out if you want. He's a very, very good guy. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, or at least enjoyed hearing about my experience. I will keep playing Overwatch. I'll try to keep uploading some cool play of the games. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for other good resources, feel free to comment below. And if you want to ask me any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below as well. Thanks, everybody. I'll talk to you later.